Hi, Eladim. I wanted to share today's Torah story. The last thing we shared together was when the Jewish people were leaving Mitzrayim and they crossed through the Yam Suf and they got to the other side. And here they were. They're in the desert now. And all of a sudden, they're done being slaves. But now they have to figure out how they're going to get food, how they're going to get water, how they're going to live and sleep in the desert while they are traveling to Eretz Yisrael. So I'm going to read with you, a little bit from our Torah story book I took from school. And I don't know if you could see the picture here. And remember, this is a picture of how people think Moshe may have looked, because a long time ago, we did not have cameras in the times of the Torah stories. So we really don't know how Moshe looked, but this is how they drew a picture of him. So this is supposed to be Moshe. We can use our imaginations. So I'm just going to read this little part to you that we are sharing today. And this part is called Bitter Water. Moshe led the Jewish people away from the sea and into the desert. They traveled for 3 days, always looking for fresh water. Finally, they came to a place called Marah, which means bitter in Hebrew. And indeed, the water there was very bitter, way too bitter to drink. When I hear that word Marah, it makes me think of maror that we had on Pesach. The people ran to Moshe and they were complaining. "What should we drink?" they asked. Moshe davened to Hashem, and just then a tree appeared right in front of him in the desert. Moshe threw it into the bitter water. And another miracle. After all those miracles Hashem did in Mitzrayim and the miracle at the Yam Suf, Hashem does another miracle, and the water turns from bitter to sweet. Then Hashem gave the people more rules to follow. And he said, if you follow my rules, I will always be your healer and keep you safe from everything that happened in Mitzrayim. So even though they were worried, what were they going to drink? They found some water, and the miracle happened, and the water went from bitter to sweet. And the next time we share Torah stories, we are going to find out what they had to eat, something very special that they ate the whole time they were in the Midbar, in the desert. Bye-bye.